Yeah. Hey y'all, so I've been back up to my business. I've been painting and gardening today. Got paint, dirt. I'm a mess, but you know what? I'm here because while I was out there in my garden, I just kept hearing that someone needs a message. So, if you have made it to my weird and wild world here, it's probably because the universe has a message for you. Today we'll be reading from my son's Mysical Melodies cards. We do have his permission to use his tools here, but we're going to clean them really good. First of all, the Magician card was turned upside down. I think that means something. So the first card, it just popped right out at us. It was turned upside down. When I cut the deck, it was right there as the Magician. I love this Magician. Y'all know, if you've watched any of my readings, the Magician is one of my favorite cards because when I do my own personal readings and love readings with my spouse, a lot of times the Magician is what pops up for them. And oh, sad squirrel. Okay. Ooh. All right. Let's see. Oh, 5 of Cups. Here we go. Okay, this is a very interesting spread here. All right, let's put our energy into these cards. What message? What message is it that I was hearing out here in my garden? Someone needs a message delivered. What could it be? So what I'm feeling here with the Magician card is that you are in a place where you have all the tools that you need. But since we have the sad squirrel card, which is a specifically exclusive for this deck card, this says that somebody in this situation is being stingy with their time, with their energy, maybe with their resources. The 5 of Cups, there's some disappointment here. I feel like now, I need some clarity on this. I do feel like now you are to a place in your life where you have an abundance of the things that you need. You're starting to make that first sort of stride forward. You're on your first step to something really good. You've got all your resources about you. You've got the energy. You've got the ability to manifest whatever it is that you're wanting. But somebody is being stingy. Somebody is holding on to what's theirs and saying we can't give anything back to the world. And I don't think that's you. I think that maybe you're feeling really disappointed because there's someone in your life, someone in this situation that you're ready to share all of your abundance and all of your wealth of spirit and excitement about this new chapter with, and maybe they are not sharing back. This feels like a very one-sided situation where you are feeling a lot of regret, disappointment, frustration. We need some clarity on this. 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, absolutely. There's some abundance of wealth that's going on here. There's some sort of overwhelming amount of resources that are happening, but someone is hanging on to that tightly and not being willing to share. More clarity. The Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands. I don't know if this is a business dealing or if this is some sort of maybe a life partner situation, a household situation, but it seems like there is just an abundance of resources right now. You're very excited. You've got a lot of energy going into something new. You've got a lot of hope, but there's this sense of someone is holding back from holding you back in a way, from being able to fully experience this abundance right now. Someone is keeping you on a tether with a sort of negative energy, cup half empty kind of situation. And you see this situation for what it is. You see that there is a lot of abundance here. You see that there's like a lot of good things happening, but whoever this person is, they're not sharing in this idea with you. They are wanting to hold on to all of this for themselves. They're, I feel like there's some trauma here. Like maybe this person, the world. Wow. Yeah, you're on a new chapter. You're on an adventure right now. And there's someone here who doesn't like that. There's someone here who wants to keep you for themselves. Maybe that's the selfishness that's going on here. Yeah, that's the message that I'm getting here. Someone is not allowing you to get to your fullest potential because they're trying to hold you back. And some hard conversations are going to have to happen because the world is your oyster right now. You are on fire right now. Things are coming up Millhouse, like you're doing the work, you're making things happen, and then there's this person here who's just holding you back with this, well, what if it all goes away? What if we can't trust it? But I do think that I don't think that the intention is bad. I don't think that the intention is meant to harm you. I think it's just there's a lot of fear going on here that's not really being dealt with, perhaps in the past this person had trouble hanging on to resources. Six of Swords. The Six of Swords. It's time for some transition, change, rite of passage. You're crossing that bridge over from this way of thinking into something completely new. You've got the world at your hands. You're ready to go on an adventure. You have resources flowing. You have things happening for you right now. And there is someone that's trying to hold you back. And this says that this transition, you are ready to move on without any baggage. So either some conversations need to happen because this person needs to get on board with the abundance that's coming your way. This person needs to get on board with the happiness that you're experiencing. They need to be supportive, and that's what you need from them. So I think some conversations need to happen because otherwise it's written. You're going to move on. You're going to move on to this new way of thinking without this negativity, without this kind of energy. You don't need this and you don't want it. So there's some conversations that need to happen because this person needs to get on board with the life that you're building here, because you've got everything at your disposal, the world at your hands, an abundance of resources. It's time. It's time for you to really just thrive. And you're not going to, sometimes that happens to us when we go from survival mode to thriving mode. There's some people who don't want to get down with that and they want to keep us where we are because they're benefiting from that. And there's definitely someone like this in your circle, and you're going to have the hard conversations and hope that they can get on board so that you can go out there and find the magic that's waiting for you, because you're pure magic right now. You've got some really good times ahead, and you're going to walk away from this situation and either with a supporter or on your own. So hard conversations ahead, but ultimately, I think this is a really good reading because at the end of the day, you're going to find success and happiness. It's right there. Everything is right. You're on the brink of something grand, a grand adventure. Maybe you're going to travel. Maybe that you're going to do some really cool stuff here. And you want people in your corner who want to do that cool stuff with you. So let's hope that the people around you can start to support that. But either way, as always, I'm really proud of you. Look at all the work you've been doing. You're amazing. You're fantastic. You're magic, my friend.